Now, police are being tight-lipped about some of the details of this investigation to protect the case. But one former investigator of child crimes knows exactly what detectives and the family are going through right now. Our 9 on Your Side team coverage continues with Tammy Vo. She's in the newsroom. Tammy, I know when a young child like Isabel is involved, it's got to be that much tougher for investigators.
Yeah, absolutely. It can be very personal for some and extremely time-consuming, following up on every single lead. Today I met with Tammy Vo. The former Tucson investigator worked several cases where kids like Isabel just vanished. We talked about what may be going on behind the scenes with this case and what it could take to find this little girl. From the outside, this is what we can see. The yellow tape, the command posts, police briefings. But what's going on the inside?
I don't envy those officers. I've been in that command post. I've been on those investigations.
Tammy Vo runs the Southern Arizona Children's Advocacy Center. She was a child crimes investigator with TPD for 25 years and worked missing kid cases, like 7-year-old Karen Grajeda, taken from her Southside apartment complex in '96. She was never found. Vo says it is easy for families to lose hope.
I just remember sitting with one parent one time about 2 days into the investigation about where we are now, and this mom saying, I don't know whether to hope my child is alive or to hope that she's dead.
Vo says in cases like this, police always look first at the family's inner circle and work their way out.
How unusual is it that a child would go missing from their own bedroom?
Very unusual.
Could a stranger really have taken Isabel? Not likely, says Vo.
Whether it's somebody close to the family or someone that has been around in the neighborhood, maybe watching the comings and going, somehow she caught this person's eye.
Time is crucial. On day 3, is there really a chance that Isabel is close to home?
Unfortunately, there is one scenario that she may still be in that area, and pray that that's not that scenario. But if she has been left somewhere, it might be close to her home.
Do you have any thoughts on what it's going to take to, bring this little girl home?
At this point, it's going to take someone who knows something, either about her or about someone else in the community.
What if Isabel is not found? How long do police continue to search? Well, Vo tells me that is one of the toughest calls that police have to make, Jen, but hopefully it doesn't get that far. Hopefully, as you heard Tucson police say today, they will bring Isabel back home safe and sound soon.
I know, we all hope that. Tammy, I know that police get a lot of tips on cases like this. In fact, we heard Lieutenant Ronstadt just a few minutes ago say they had upwards of 100 tips that haven't panned out. So what do they consider to be a good, strong tip?
Well, really, Jen, anything that might seem out of the ordinary. Vo was telling me a story about a man who years ago, neighbors thought he was pretty suspicious because he always had candy by his front door at his apartment complex. Something very simple, but it ended up turning out that she tells me that that man was responsible for kidnapping and sexually assaulting 2 young girls. He is now in prison. So the message is for anyone out there, if something feels fishy, seems fishy, trust your gut instincts, report it to police.
Certainly good advice. All right, Tammy, thanks so much.